Along with that delicious dinner, I also took a little break and started watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
For Christmas this year.
But we have more things to talk about, like the fact that Angelique actually lost her mind. It was it was like basically a week ago. I think it was the Friday before finals. We were all just hanging out. We made some gingerbread houses. I've been like snacking on ours all day. Because I eat when I'm stressed. And Angelique literally just goes ham. She takes this gingerbread house and just starts trying to gnaw the M&Ms off it. She doesn't want the frosting or the actual graham crackers. She just wants the M&Ms, and they're like on like little roofs. So she's like sitting there like straight up just like chewing on this thing. And then what you just saw, I put all my scarves and all the blankets I owned on top of her, and then she just collapsed. She was just walking around like that, wouldn't give me my scarf back, so that was the only way I could think to get rid of it. Speaking of eating, I am a stress eater. When I am stressed, I will eat. I will eat a lot. I had like a giant box of brownies, and I've been trying to eat healthy this week, but I have to finish these brownies off before I leave, so I've just been going ham. I literally just sat there and I ate 2 brownies after I finished my ramen. So it's always a good way to start the Christmas season, is just eat non-stop junk food. Also, I ate an apple the other day. The apple was sitting on my desk for a long time, and I was like, oh, well, I either gotta throw it or eat it. It looks good enough, so I'll eat it. Man, that thing hit me hard. I, like, had to go and lay down. I felt like crap. Probably because, it had been sitting on my desk for 2 weeks. I also got this apple, and I was gonna eat it because, like, I picked it up, and I was like, oh, look at it. It's an apple. It's all nice. But then I looked at the other side. It looks like it has a butt. Look at that. It looks like this apple has a butt. So, all the roommates, we exchanged gifts, and I gave all my roommates these cute little mugs. I Sharpied them. You're probably familiar with the Sharpie mug, as many of you have already received them. However, Angelique decided, we're just such good friends. I gave her like a little extra just because we're biffles. Roommates next year, we run pretty tight. And so then she's like, oh, I'll give you a bigger present. Present is so big that she's like, I don't know if I'll be able to take it back on the megabus. I might have to mail it to you because it's very large. I can't carry it with me when I'm traveling. Don't ask me how I've come to this conclusion, but I've essentially concluded there's a very good chance I'm getting a full-size cardboard cutout of Angelique for Christmas. Yes. That is a logical conclusion. It's a long story how I got there, but that is very likely what I'm getting for Christmas from Angelique. I had to return a textbook to Amazon, and I honestly can't tell you what my logic was behind this, but I decided to put together a sort of Christmas present care package for the people who were receiving this textbook. So in there, I had a final note. Happy end of finals, everyone. I just finished my finals. I actually just finished, and it's been really good not taking finals for the past 20 minutes. But on Wednesday I did take my Theological Foundations final, and it was... Let's not talk about the quality of the final. Let's talk about the content. So at the end of every section, I would make a study guide. But who makes boring study guides? Not Chloe Kennedy. So I also hated this class, by the way. But I created these elaborate study guides I felt like I needed to show you. Where it started out simple. I was like, oh look, I'm so confused. Here's a confused dog. I'm angry. Here's an angry puppy. Here's some Office references. And that's how I feel about this class. Who cares? Also, there's lots of sarcasm interlaced within the content of the text itself. For instance, over here on the entirely Ron Swanson themed page, all of them, it's hard to decide, but this one in particular just really makes me happy. But here I use the phrase sarcastically. Faith is not a set of beliefs, this is all caps right here, not a set of beliefs like the ignorant plebeians think it is. At one point, I do recall referring to the teacher as Father Overberg the All-Knowing. And then here, you have the one where I decided that everything should just be cats with the money. And all this page should just be Forrest Gump, which was actually is like really appropriate because these two pictures here really just sum up my life. That's all I have to say about that. And I'm not a smart man. I'm not smart. And that's just like, you understand me so much. I am Forrest Gump. And then, of course, no study guide is complete without the Twilight Zone. So, you know, got my man, my favorite hostess with the mostest. Oh, and then we got Marcia, silly Marcia. And then, of course, the final page, I only had that much content, that much stuff I need to study, but you can't miss out on all the Batman riding the unicorn, Cat riding the unicorn. It's Cat Ninja with a gun riding a unicorn. Here you got a Bigfoot riding a unicorn. Here you have John F. Kennedy riding a unicorn on the moon. Here you have President Lincoln holding a machine gun riding a bear. Down here you have Reagan riding riding a dinosaur. Oh, and then of course it doesn't end there, because at one point we had to print out a handout called The Healing Jesus. So just take this in that I just went on the internet and I found all these pictures of Jesus with some dinosaurs. I don't know what happened to my voice there. Look at all this. Look at this knowledge contained. This is what I've learned, everyone. This is knowledge. And thank you for joining me on this lovely Christmas special. I cannot wait to get out of here. It's really weird being in a dorm alone. I think I'm going to make the most of it by going now and showering and then not putting on pants. Have a good holiday.